New Turkish mini cruise missile tested. The Kemankesh. Mini smart cruise missile developed by Baykar, the Turkish company that produces the world-famous Bayraktar TB2 drones, has successfully completed its first firing test. High-tech unmanned systems developed by Baykar continue to successfully pass tests. Kemankesh. Mini smart cruise missile, which is integrated into Bayraktar TB2 drone, has successfully completed its first motorized firing test. The Bayraktar TB2, which took off from the Baykar Flight Training and Test Center in the Turkish city of Edirne on Wednesday, June 14th, to carry out the firing test, fired the Kemankesh from a distance of 20 kilometers. The mini smart cruise missile, which can travel 33 kilometers at high speed with its indigenously developed engine, reached the designated target area and completed the mission. Kemankesh can be integrated into Bayraktar ikinci TUAV, Bayraktar TB2 UCAV and Bayraktar TB3 UCAV, which are indigenously developed by Baykar. The mini smart cruise missile, which can stay in the air for about 1 hour, will be able to prove its effectiveness against high-risk targets behind enemy lines by moving quickly thanks to its jet engine. Kemankesh, which has a mission range of more than 200 kilometers, will be able to detect its target and destroy it with pinpoint accuracy even in difficult weather conditions, thanks to its artificial intelligence-assisted optical guidance system. With its AI-based autopilot system, it will change the balance on the battlefield by flying autonomously and neutralizing strategic targets with high precision. Kemankesh, which can be used in day and night conditions, will be able to operate without being affected by electronic jamming thanks to its anti-jamming technology. Why is Baykar Kemankesh so important? Named after the Turkish imperial archery tradition, the most prominent aspect that makes Kemankesh special is its design philosophy, as described in the international military science literature. Baykar has officially introduced Kemankesh in the category of mini smart cruise missiles. However, it is highly likely that in the near future, many international publications will describe Kemankesh as a loitering munition. It is precisely this ambiguous characteristic that makes the Kemankesh an element of the modern battlefield. The Ukraine-Russia war demonstrated the importance of long-range systems capable of hitting the enemy's rear with precision guidance, even with a light warhead. In this set of capabilities, cruise missiles and mobile munitions, also known as kamikaze drones, are increasingly mixed in hybrid weapon systems. The Kemankesh combines the genetic codes of mini-cruise missiles and mobile munitions. What makes Kemankesh different from other munitions? Kemankesh is not only an intelligent long-range munition, but also a weapon system with reconnaissance, surveillance, and intelligence capabilities. This is because its sensor capabilities are at least as important as its warhead. With this feature, Kemankesh will bring the information superiority of Turkey's robotic warfare capability to a new dimension. Let us not forget that intelligence, reconnaissance, surveillance, and target acquisition data provided by armed unmanned aerial vehicles, UCAVs, and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, have led to a gradual increase in the performance of ground fire support assets, artillery, and multiple rocket launcher systems. The Second Karabakh War was the most realistic indication that this trend could be applied in the context of conventional warfare. With the Ukraine-Russia war, the trend became common practice. Today, unmanned systems play a significant role not only in reconnaissance, surveillance, intelligence, and target acquisition missions, but also in battle damage assessment, from ballistic missile attacks to artillery operations. For example, thanks to its electro-optical camera, in a hypothetical scenario where 2 munitions are dropped from the Bayraktar TB2, Kemankesh will provide an intelligence image that can scan different areas of the same battlefield. Moreover, after releasing the munitions, Bayraktar TB2 will have the opportunity to forget the target and move to different intelligence gathering areas. Therefore, it is important to be prepared for tactical options that are much more flexible and imaginative than the previous operational designs based on Mini-Intelligent Munitions L, MAM-L, and Mini-Intelligent Munitions C, MAM-C. Of course, advanced data link capacity seems to be the first requirement for network-centric operations. In addition, the 1-hour endurance announced for Kemankesh is also important for the development of this scenario. In Kemankesh's future modernization projects, increasing its airborne endurance will also increase its intelligence, reconnaissance, and surveillance capabilities. The goal of building a weapon system suitable for operational environments under intense electronic warfare pressure is another issue that needs to be emphasized. The electromagnetic spectrum is one of the decisive areas of modern warfare and operational environments, and losing a battle in the electromagnetic spectrum often leads to a series of negative consequences in other dimensions. With a range of approximately 200 kilometers, Kemankesh will keep the platform carrying it in a safe firing range outside the effective ranges of many air defense systems considered effective against UCAVs, such as Manpads, Russian Pantsir, and Tor M2. This capability is particularly important for the Bayraktar TB2. Finally, it would be useful to reiterate the assessment we made for Kizilelma in this medium. Kemankesh, like Kizilelma, is the DNA of defense technology and a time machine. As much as we talk about the combat capabilities it provides today, the framework of where can the Kemankesh family develop in 10 years seems much more critical than today's strategic issues. Thanks for watching. Subscribe Defense Lab's YouTube channel for aviation and defense industry news and updates.